I now request everyone to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
Okay. கொஞ்சம் லைட்டா ஹைட் எடுக்கீங்களா? கொஞ்சம் ஹைட். पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय जय जय.
Thank you, everyone. We will now have the team handshake.
Okay. So we have the second final for us. It's now for the junior boys, and it's between Madras Christian College taking on Don Bosco. We had a cracker of a game to start the day with. And as things stand, we'll be hoping for another intense contest between these young kids.
May I now request the captain and match officials for the coin toss and exchange the pennies. Thank you to the officials.
They were the two captains.
Now it's time
These
for
young
the match to
kids,
begin. Let's make
pretty
some noise.
able at what they
Both
do.
our teams.
And we have another cracker of a game. These two between these two institutes. Madras Christian College will be the team in green, while in Don Bosco. A quick throw in there, taken away. The breeze is pretty strong, so that also impacts the players for sure. While we talk or while we say this, we also request you humbly to like, share, and subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports.
ఇంకా పెట్టినా
They're doing an incredible job of providing such a high potential platform
நல்லா
for
கெட்டு
these young kids to
கேமரா
showcase their talent, to embrace the art.
நல்லா கொஞ்சம் ஹைட்டு
Bit of a scrappy football at the moment to start things with. Both of the teams just hell bent on getting their nerves settled. That is important. Getting your nerves settled on time. This is a chance again. And it goes out for another throw in.
வருமா இந்த கேமரா
ஓகேவா
இது ரெண்டு லெக்கு இங்கே ஒட்டின மாதிரி இன்னோட வரும் ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே
It's a goal kick now in favor of Madras Christian College. Don Bosco upping the numbers slightly, but that won't get them anywhere. It's good to see that these young kids are so inspired to follow their dream. They are setting an example for others. And honestly speaking, the platform that they have at their disposal is like a massive platform. It's not easy to come forward with such platforms, and Reliance Foundation Youth Sports are probably ensuring that the kids start dreaming early. Whenever platforms like these are gifted to these kids, it becomes a lot easier for them to probably rub shoulders with legends of the sport. They learn a lot of nitty-gritties of football that is otherwise unavailable to them, because at the end of the day you need to understand that the sport as a whole is growing in the country. So there are lots and lots of platforms that is available, but at the end of the day you have to find one high potential platform for you, so that you can showcase, so that you can rivet the attention of the nation towards yourself. A chance there for Don Bosco to break free, but pretty solid defending from Madras Christian College won't allow their opposition to get at the end of it. Sends a cross. Opportunity for Don Bosco. There's a player down. A corner will be taken, but before that, some medical assistance is required. He gets back on his feet. So a great opportunity for Don Bosco to secure an early lead or probe the goalkeeper. Whips in that cross, and well defended there by Madras Christian College. But a second corner. So the kinks still haven't been ironed out for Madras Christian College. This is a chance. Floats that corner in. A bit unfortunate. Came very close. But the header went just wide of the post. The game carries on at its own sweet pace. Two very young sides, learning a lot. And also try and get themselves the required prize. Again, the coach quickly paying some attention there, asking his players to do the necessary job that is expected. Goes for a long ranger. A fine one taken by Don Bosco. Chance there, and Don Bosco has found the back of the net. The celebrations have started. It was a fine free kick that was floated right into the center of the opposition attacking half. The attackers were in very close range, sniffing out the opportunity. We will just show you this once again. As fine as a free kick gets, very poorly defended and well poached by the opposition attacker there. Fine header, places it beyond the goalkeeper's reach, and celebrations galore for Don Bosco. They've taken an early lead in the first half of the final, and they are well en route to the prize location. Quick chance for Madras Christian College to carve open some space for themselves. They haven't been able to do so. Throw in favor of Don Bosco. They've just taken the lead a few moments back, and this is their chance to break free again. Madras Christian College trying to price out something significant for themselves. But Don Bosco has the ball in their control. It has submitted possession back to Madras Christian College. Chance for Don Bosco to break free again. There's acres of space ahead of him. The goalkeeper hasn't come out, and it's the second goal of the day for Don Bosco. It was an iconic celebration of Cristiano Ronaldo that followed, and it's the second goal for Ajay. What a game this young kid is having. First heads it from very close range, and now look at the run. The goalkeeper didn't come out to shorten down the angle, and finishes it as calmly as you can, as cool as a cucumber, if a proper phrase is to be for there. As his eyes set on the goal, knows exactly where to go. Saw the goalkeeper darting out of his line and calmly slots it home. So Don Bosco are 2 goals too good for their counterpart. And here they are, knocking on the doors again. This time it's Madras Christian College, however. Tries to find some space ahead. There's some shooting range, but the ball has gone a bit too distant from the player. Don Bosco will win the ball back and keep it in possession. There's a player down, and he is receiving some treatment. I guess he took a note. We'll have to come up with something solid. Taking their time. Now sends the throw. Opportunity for Don Bosco again, but this time the resultant shot wasn't good enough. And the ball is given back in possession of Don Bosco. The kids in grey have been pretty rock solid in their approach so far. They've got 2 goals for themselves to showcase their brilliance, to showcase their majesty, to underline the domination that they have staged. Now the free kick sails in, but this time miles away from the woodwork. Another chance for Don Bosco to unleash a shot. Wanted some shooting space, but then it was well taken care of by Madras Christian College. The danger still hasn't cleared away. Don Bosco is keeping possession of the ball for themselves. They're looking for a few options now on the channels. They've got one. Cross comes floating in, but the goalkeeper will collect it comfortably. The goalkeeper eventually clears the lines, but it's fallen back for Don Bosco. They have some shooting space ahead of them, goes for the shot. But a very tame shot at the end of the day. Probably should have passed it on to the option available on the sides. And the referee has blown the whistle, so most likely it's a free kick. So it's a free kick from a very dangerous position, to be honest. I mean, it's inside the box, in fact. So it's not a penalty. So most likely the goalkeeper had handled the ball outside, because that is the only reason why you can have a free kick, an indirect one, inside the box. A chance for Don Bosco to triple their lead, an indirect free kick. But then the resultant free kick was dragged wide. So some breathing space there. An obvious question as being asked is, does Madras Christian College have what it takes to come back from a 2-goal deficit and etch their name in the history books? At the moment it doesn't seem like, because the Don Bosco kids are pretty fast, pretty agile, and they have some razor sharp reflexes, and they are making good use of it. It's a goal kick at the end of the day. And while we were talking, we have just seen the ball roll into the back of the net for Don Bosco for the 3rd time. And they are cruising at the moment. We'll quickly take a chance. This is the chance. Fire into the back of the net. The goalkeeper should have done better, but then at the end of the day, it somehow felt a bit too awkwardly high for his height. And he was also not exactly in position. Well, Don Bosco probably is cruising at the moment, and there isn't much that Madras Christian College has to offer. Throw in quickly taken away, but then Don Bosco has all the time in the world to break free. They'll push forward the required numbers, but a crucial intervention from Madras Christian College keeps things as it is at the moment. 3-0 in favor of Don Bosco. Madras Christian College hoping desperately to get some space for themselves. They have the numbers up front, they have the stature that is required to score. There's a chance for Madras Christian College. Well, there was an extended foot for sure, but the referee doesn't feel that there was any kind of foul play involved. Chance for Don Bosco to break free. He has acres of space ahead. The goalkeeper is still to come out of his line, but eventually the ball rolls out of play. So Don Bosco doing all the right noises at the moment, flexing their attacking muscles. They didn't have much to defend in this half so far. And Madras Christian College has a chance to break. They're looking for some options on the sides. And I guess that allowed Don Bosco to regroup and send their numbers down. They'll try and place a cross. Does send a cross, and the goalkeeper will comfortably collect it at the end of the day. A chance for Don Bosco again, crosses it from the far right, but won't get much joy from that. Pretty lively encounter, despite the scoreline narrating the tale of the Don Bosco domination, the Don Bosco dominance. Yet Madras Christian College has also been pretty decent in their exploits so far. They haven't found the back of the net for sure, but they have actually shown the intensity that you require to crack the opposition defense. They've been pretty unfortunate until now, but then they'll have to be a bit more precise when it comes to the attacking third. A fine pass, this is exactly what I was talking about. Took a bit too much time. The ball's still there for Madras Christian College. They takes a tumble there, slips off, and the men in green still keeps on coming forward. Chance, but very well taken care of by Don Bosco. Madras Christian College wants to take the shot from the range. Another shot, but this time, oh, it's still not over. The ball didn't go out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in at the end of the day for Don Bosco. We are in the final 10 minutes of the first half. And it's a drop taken. A nice little dribble there. Wants to go for a shot. I guess there was some confusion. There was chaos. One player stood in front of the other. The shot, the player who took the dribble had a much clearer shy at goal instead of the player who stood in front. Now chance for Don Bosco to break free. Can they get their goal number 4? Brilliant save. But the ball has rolled in the back of the net. And the goal has been given. Yes, the celebrations have started again. This game is getting further and further away from Madras Christian College. We'll quickly show you the goal. If we can. We're still waiting for the replay. This is the replay. There's the goal. Look at this run. The goalkeeper, well, I don't think there was any foul involved. They just poked a feet ahead. The goalkeeper was just too casual there. He had to throw his body on the line. He didn't. He wanted to save it from that range, and it's impossible. The ball was going away from him. Now Don Bosco. They are hungry. This run probably says 1,000 words about their attacking intent. And now another chance for Don Bosco to send a throw inside the opposition attacking third, inside that 6-yard box. But Madras Christian College does a pretty decent job. Don Bosco has got the ball for themselves. Madras Christian College had to force themselves to make a save. And the corner has to be retaken. It wasn't properly taken in the first place. And asking the player to go back. Well, I guess they're going to take a long corner this time. They don't want to take a short corner. Just assessing his options quickly. Goes for the corner. Well, there was a poke at it from a Don Bosco player. Unfortunately, it rolls out of play. So a chance that came his way. A bit of a push there from the Madras Christian College, and the referee says it's a foul. Free kick taken. We are in the final 6 minutes of the first half, the regulation time of the first half. We have seen 4 goals scored by Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, and they keep on coming harder at the opposition. Chance for Don Bosco to recollect themselves and regroup. Quickly sends the throw forward. Madras Christian College still had the ball with them. Another long throw. Madras Christian College trying to keep things under control, but they won't, as it goes out for a goal kick in their favor, of course. So a chance for Don Bosco to increase their lead as we enter the final 5 minutes of the first half. Whips in the corner. A nice header there, but this time the goalkeeper was alert, so no troubles for Madras Christian College. The ball's fallen back to Don Bosco, but they couldn't make much of it. It's going to be a throw-in for Don Bosco again at the end of it. A chance for Madras College to craft a counter-attack, but he has already been thwarted in his tracks. And now, oh, that ball bounced up a bit too much for his liking, and it caught his hand. We've seen that pretty frequently in the tournament, because at times it's very difficult for you to move here, because for that you have to be crystal clear and razor sharp with your reflexes, but that's not easy. These are kids and they are learning still. Chance for Don Bosco to break free. But Madras Christian College has the ball in their control now. Can they get a goal for themselves? They still have the ball and eventually ends up conceding possession of the same. The coach is absolutely livid there. This is a great chance for them. But again, I believe they'll probably have to understand, the coach will also need to understand that these are young kids. They're learning at the moment, and slowly and with time they will learn a lot of things that are right now elusive to them. Not a pretty decent ball for Madras Christian College. Chance for Don Bosco once again. Can they control the ball? Apparently they have. They've got a bit too far from the goal. Passes the ball to the center. Wanted to take a shot on the volley, but couldn't. The ball still with Don Bosco. And they come forward, showing off some decent skill there. Shows a brilliant turn, opportunity. Sends across. Shooting attempt. Takes a shot, but this time blocked by the Madras Christian College. We are in the final 2 minutes of the regulation time of the first half. Some acrobatics from the referee too. Now Don Bosco. Coming again this time, however there was a foul involved. A slight push most likely from the bar. Don Bosco has reclaimed possession for themselves. The final 1 minute of the first half coming up. Can Don Bosco make it 5, or can Madras Christian College get a goal for themselves? That will be quite a statement considering the stature of the contest at the moment. They're unable to clear and the ball falls out of play, and a throw-in in favor of Madras Christian College. A quick throw-in taken. Chance for Madras Christian College to break again, and that rattles straight into the arm of the Don Bosco player. So it's going to be a free kick, but right now a Don Bosco player is down on the ground receiving some treatment. The medicos are being summoned over. A free kick from pretty decent range. You never know. This is football and when things can change. So maybe it won't be a bad start and the player has been taken out. He's been given medical treatment right now. I guess he took a knock on his knee. A long free kick floated in by Madras Christian College. The goalkeeper comes out of his line and comfortably collects it at the end of the day. So no problems, no troubles. And as things stand, Don Bosco Higher Secondary School has a 4-0 lead. And they come at it again. Can they keep the ball? They will definitely get a throw in for themselves. And that's the halftime whistle. Don Bosco will go to the half with a 4-0 lead for themselves. Do not go anywhere because we have the prize distribution ceremony coming up for the finals of the college boys. We'll quickly confirm the scores for you.
Careful with that.
Great first half. Both the sides had intent. It's just that Don Bosco had a bit more of it
Welcome
and
to the
eventually
match
found
presentation
themselves
ceremony of
in the
college.
lead. And here are the scorers. Imran Khan was the one with the opener, and then Ajay scored twice, while it was Sachin who scored the fourth goal for Don Bosco as they keep on leading in the game.
Hey, teams. Where are my teams? Where are the teams? Hello, Sachin. SRM team, SRM. Captain first. Captain first. Yes, SRM.
Welcome to the badge presentation ceremony of College Boys category of Chennai City Finals of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the prize distribution ceremony for the college boys.
I now invite onto the
We've
field
had an
our
incredible
dignitaries of the badge
game between
presentation
SRM Institute of
ceremony.
Science and Technology
Mr. Jaishankar
and
Nair,
Loyola College,
Assistant General
where
Manager,
SRM Institute
Asia
were
All-Star
3 goals
Basketball
to good
Player
for their
and former Indian
counterparts,
team captain.
and eventually bagged the crown of Chennai for the senior college boys. We'll quickly announce the names of the winners. We're just waiting for our guests to take the mantle. Stay tuned until then.
RFYS would like to thank the All India Football Federation, Tamil Nadu Football Association, participating schools, parents, coaches of these children for encouraging them to come out and play. The player of the match for today's game is Abhishek of SRM Institute of Science and Technology. Let's cheer for him.
And there's the first prize of the day. That's a player of the match for the final. As we mentioned in the game, it had to be Abhishek from SRM. What a fine outing this young lad has had.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Made a few
And well
crucial
played,
saves, including a
We
penalty.
now move on to honoring
And
our top individual performer.
in an extension to his match, man of the match award, he gets the golden glove as well. A phenomenal
Abhishek
tournament,
wins the Golden Glove
excellent
Award
command.
from SRM Institute of Science and Technology.
Well done. This is a great moment for this young kid.
The next is the Golden Boot Award. Lokesh wins from Loyola College.
And it's time for the golden boot.
For his consistent performance
And it
throughout the
goes
tournament, gold.
to Logesh from Loyola College. Unfortunate that he couldn't find himself on the score sheet in the grand finale. He came pretty close,
For his consistent performance throughout
but
the
couldn't
tournament,
rattle the net. Well, things like that happen. At the end of the day, it's just a game. You win some, you lose some, but you keep on learning. That's what
for
matters.
his consistent performance through the
It's time for the
tournament,
Golden Ball Award.
goes to Harish from SRM Institute of Science
And the
Technology.
man who deserves it the most. Who else than Harish S. of SRM Institute of Science and Technology? He also had an incredible goal for himself in the grand finale. We will now call
They might
over
not be the winners, but they are
the
definitely
runners-up
second
in
best
the
team in
college
Chennai, led by
section.
the captain,
Loyola
Morgan
College
of Loyola
were a
College.
pretty decent fight till the final. Just a bit unfortunate when it came to the final
We'd like
half.
to invite the runner-up.
Nothing much that he could do for himself.
We'd like to invite the runner-ups on the field. The coach will accept it on their behalf.
Well done, Loyola College.
The coach will accept the grant on their behalf.
They're waiting, and this is what it is. It's a bit of a heartbreak for sure, definitely, but one really needs to understand that this is just a part and parcel of the game. There's no worry. So here's the grant too that's given by Reliance Foundation Youth Sports of INR 10,000, which will definitely be a massive boost for these youngsters. A prized moment for these youngsters, a cherishing
They
moment,
played well and played in style. Let's celebrate the
and
city of
now
Chennai.
we call off
Request the
the crowned champions of Chennai in the college section, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, a thumping performance in the grand finale to emerge as the victors of a tournament that has seen them dishing out their impeccable best. It's all smiles for these youngsters. It simply doesn't get better for them from here on. A learning curve that they're all slowly getting used to. A massive platform. Another crucial goal scorer, another important element in the plans of SRM Institute College. They have been a unit, they have been a collective unit displaying their brilliance throughout the tournament and eventually reaping the fruits of their dogged persistence. Both sides pretty happy with the upshot. And as things stand, there you go. Harish S, the winner of the Golden Ball Award. Do not let the ovation stop. Do not let the cheers die down, for these are dreams made right from the cradle of Indian football. These youngsters are the seeds of tomorrow's future. Do not let them be subdued. Do not let them believe that there's nothing more remaining, because at the end of it all, there is football and Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, who will keep on providing them with such incredible platforms to express themselves, to express their art, to embrace it, and eventually rise on top. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions of Chennai College, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. And right now, here comes the trophy and the grant of INR 25,000 for the winners.
Henry Stanley and
What
coach will collect
an
the cover
incredible
photo and draft.
moment for for SRM Institute of Science and Technology. They delivered their impeccable best and they are rewarded handsomely for the same. That's all from the presentation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere, for we will return to you shortly with the second half of the ongoing Junior Boys
It's time to
final
celebrate the
between
champion of the
Madras
Chennai
Christian
City
College
Championship.
and Don
Big
Bosco Higher
congratulations to
Secondary
the
School.
SRM Institute of Science and Technology. Indeed a great game.
Boys, SRM. Celebrate, celebrate.
And we are back with the second half, and it is Don Bosco Higher Secondary School who kickstart proceedings, this time attacking from the right to left on your screen in grey, wherein Madras Christian College will be attacking from the left to the right in their customary green. Taking some time for the throw, just hoping that they have all the bases covered. Don Bosco has got the ball in their favor. They'll like to build on from the early lead that they have taken. And while we talk about this, we humbly request you to like, share and subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, as we bring to you this incredible platform where these young kids, they get to embrace their dream, they get to live their dream, and they definitely get to express their art in the form of sports. This is the cradle of Indian football, and these are the seeds of India's future. Chance for Madras Christian College to break. The defender will have to get his act together, and he does, and eventually trades it away for a throw-in. They'll have to show a bit more urgency because they need to understand that they are down by 4 goals. If they need to have any kind of hope of coming back in this game, they'll have to strike early. The corner still not taken. A few quick instructions being given away. He takes a run, but eventually takes a very short corner. Pretty cheeky move, to be honest. Don Bosco doesn't clear their lines, but the clearance came a bit too far, a bit too later rather. Chance for Madras Christian College to get that opener. The ball, they still have the ball in their favor. They're looking for the right options. Takes a shot from range, but it won't go the distance, and the goalkeeper will keep on collecting them all day long. The ball has been snatched back by Madras Christian College. The coach seems absolutely furious that there wasn't a foul given, but it didn't seem like any kind of foul play was involved because it was a clean snatch. It's just that Don Bosco couldn't keep their balance, and now time for Don Bosco to take the charge, and he was pulled from the back and the referee blows his whistle. It's going to be a free kick for Don Bosco. He had some neat twists and turns. He was pretty spick and span with his maneuvers, and that probably forced Madras Christian College to put in an effort that eventually ended up in a foul. Chance for Madras Christian College to break. They have a man up front. Can they send in the cross? With too many Don Bosco players. Madras Christian College has kept the ball in their possession now. They want more of the possession. They want something positive to go their way. Chance for Don Bosco to break free again. There's an attacker who was obstructed momentarily, but it wasn't significant enough. And eventually it will be a throw-in in favor of Don Bosco. Sends the ball miles away. So a throw-in. Madras Christian College. They've seemed pretty positive in the second half so far in the first 6 minutes. And they would like to put further pressure upon their counterparts. They'll need a goal early if they have to cut short the 4-goal deficit. Small pass, trying to explore a few pockets of spaces ahead. Not successful in though. A tumble, a block, smash into a body. I guess we are seeing every bit of it in this game now, especially in the last 2 to 3 minutes. It's a bit cagey now. Don Bosco wants to sit back and defend and probably thrive on scraps or counter attacks. A chance, a brilliant ball. This can be a golden opportunity for Don Bosco. They've gone a bit too far, but they have the possession and they'll win a throw-in. The throw-in was repelled away for another throw there for Don Bosco. Can Madras Christian College latch onto the ball? They have a chance coming up. They'll need support because he's gone too far away from the goal. They need some support. They needed somebody who could complement that blistering run from the Madras Christian College attacker. Unfortunate, however, he didn't find the required help. Again, another effort from Madras Christian College. They've seen pretty active in the second half. Pretty vibrant. Exactly contrary to what they were in the first half. But suddenly, a counter-attack has carved wide open for Don Bosco. But the goalkeeper will eventually come and collect it. A poor ball at the end of the day, if one may say that. And there was a slight push on the goalkeeper too. He's taken a knock on his hand. The referee having a quick word there with the player. But Don Bosco has regained possession. And now they want to use those wings. Sends a nice ball forward. Sends a scurrying cross, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. So no troubles. Once again, the goalkeeper pulling off the third save. Not really a save, but a third catch in the span of the last few seconds. Chance for Don Bosco to break free and put their foot on the pedal. But right now things are a bit hasty, a bit uncontrolled, a bit frenetic. But Don Bosco keeps on driving forward. Decent defensive work. Wins themselves a throw-in. Chance for Don Bosco. They still have the ball in their favor. They have the entire goal gaping at them. They're taking too many dribbles and it's a handball. It's a replica of the 2018 football world. I guess it's 2010 or most likely. Yes, where Suarez had to pull off a handball exactly in similar fashion. The card has come out for sure. And eventually a red card. They are 4 goals down. There will now be a man down too. It's all going south for Madras Christian College. It is trying to explain, but and it's understandable. At the end of the day, it's not legal. So it's a penalty for Don Bosco, an opportunity for them to ravage Madras Christian College completely. Can he keep his nerve and place the spot kick? We have seen a penalty saved already for the day. And as cool as it gets, as brilliant as it gets, as picture perfect as it gets, there was the chance. And they instantly went on an appeal, and it was pretty visible. I mean, and at the end of the day, now it's 5-0 for Don Bosco. The margin is accentuating a lot more, and it may end up being catastrophic. It's already catastrophic for Madras Christian College, nevertheless. Well, look at the penalty. Look at the composure. Look at the calm. The goalkeeper rooted to his spot. Nothing he could have done there. It was such a well-taken penalty. Chance for Don Bosco to break again, but the offside flag has already been raised. Madras Christian College has a mountain to move, and they are nowhere close to the base camp. So they'll have to produce something not just extraordinary, they'll have to produce something miraculous from now on. They have 17 minutes remaining on the clock, and if they are to take the advantage, it's pretty questionable now for them. They're appealing for an offside. The entire defense switched off. It had to be a timely intervention from the goalkeeper, who charged out of his line and pulled off an excellent save in the end of the day to deny Madras Christian College. This is the kind of domination that has been stitched by Don Bosco. They have been brilliant in all spheres of the game, from goalkeeping to forwards, and they keep on showcasing their flair even in a much boldened livery. Are we waiting for another cross? He's got the ball out of the entanglement of boots. Sends in a short cross. They'll have to control it, but well cleared there by Madras Christian College. And now they have a chance to break. They have a chance to register themselves on the score sheet, and it is important for them.
Number 58, Prabha. Number 14, Akash. NCC.
And we have two substitutions happening here. Number 3 coming out from Madras Christian College. And another substitution about to happen. And that's number 10 coming out the Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. What a game so far these young kids of Don Bosco's had. They have been thoroughly dominant in every single department. They have ensured that they kept their calm. They have ensured that they kept their composure. And they are on the attack again. Can they reach the ball? The goalkeeper will have to charge and keep a tab of affairs. Apparently he hasn't. And the ball's still very much in play, and it's fallen for Don Bosco. The cross comes in, but this time they'll find a player who will eventually stave it away. Not much harm there. And a throw-in in favor of Madras Christian College. Okay, so it's a throw-in in favor of Madras Christian College, evidently. Yes, the ball is being handed over. Takes a quick throw. Chance for Madras Christian College to break free. They still have some space ahead of them, but Don Bosco will close it down very shortly and now play a forward pass, assessing their options. They have got a few on the left, and a very nice feint there leaves the defender pretty bamboozled about his next possible move. A nice 1-2, and this time, however, deflected and repelled away for a throw in favor of Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. It's a throw in. Quickly takes it. We are in the final 13 minutes. Oh, it can be a mess of things there. Shot comes in and goal number 3. A phenomenal strike again. Sorry, goal number 6 for Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. We waited too long. It was a mesh altogether from which created by MCC themselves, but they never couldn't break free of their own mesh, and Don Bosco exploited the tardy nature of the defenders from Madras Christian College and ensured they are being punished in the most brutal fashion. We look at the goal, we look at the finish. That finish deserves a very botched up clearance from the goalkeeper. Look at that finish. What a strike! What a clinical strike. This is another angle. This will give you an idea of how great that goal was. Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. They are right now heading confidently towards the promised land in lifting the silverware. Ball has been snatched back by Don Bosco, but the referee says that there was a bit of a push harder than you'd have wanted. A free kick in favor of Madras Christian College. Quickly assessing their options. I believe the referee is giving an instruction to the team on the far right practicing. It's because they have similar jerseys to that of Madras Christian College, so it can get very confusing as well. So the referee just ensuring that any kind of external pandemonium isn't created. A wasted free kick. Now Don Bosco will have the chance to break forward. A push from behind, but he still manages to keep control. We are in the final 10 minutes of the second half. Long opportunity. Don Bosco does a pretty decent job in controlling the affair. The goalkeeper will have to charge off his line. He does come out of his post, but before the goalkeeper could have led to it, the defenders ensured that this ball was not going into the back of the net. Here's a chance for Madras Christian College to chase, but Don Bosco, they are right now, everything they touch turns to gold. Fine pass there. Sends it. Received well. Takes a turn. Brilliantly done. There's a push that's still on the player, and eventually he ends up bringing the player down. The referee says that was pretty much in the books of football, so that's not a foul. Chance for Don Bosco, or rather chance for Madras Christian College to really get something for themselves, and they squandered it away without a second thought. The ball bobbling up pretty awkwardly for both the sides, and Don Bosco just ensuring that the throw-in goes in their favor. And the linesman already had his flag up because it was a foul throw. And Don Bosco has snatched the ball back in the center half. Opportunity for them, for the kids to break free again. Can they get a 7th goal for themselves?
chicken mutton.
And this is the best possible chance for Madras Christian College, but it goes begging as the goalkeeper comfortably collects it at the end of the day and sends it downtown.
Okay, average. Anga eவ்வளோ?
The referee quickly blowing the whistle after the linesman raised the flag. There's a player down. So medical assistance has been summoned. Not just one, but both the players down. Most likely they went into a tumble. They went into a collision with each other.
800, 900.
Coach.
Minimum 800. Maximum 9.
It's good to see that the players back up, because ultimately what matters at the end of the day is that the players remain safe. And again, a loud shout out to the medicos who've done a pretty decent job until now, who have done a phenomenal job, to be precise, to keep the players intact on their feet. A chance for Madras Christian College. Can they use that? But Don Bosco once again sharp, pretty sharp in their rear guard as well. The ball bounced up a bit too awkwardly, and that'll be a foul going in the direction of Madras Christian College. And now a chance for them to whip that ball into the opposition half, but it has been repelled. Another long ball being floated in, but absolutely directionless. It's going to be a goal kick. This time, not a well taken goal kick, allowing the opposition and now chance for Madras Christian College, but then they won't be allowed an iota of space. Again, they are pushing forward, but they won't be able to keep the ball in play. We are in the final 5 minutes of the contest. A long goal kick taken. As we say this contest is brought to you by the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, and it's an humble request from our end, if you can kindly do like, share and subscribe to the official channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. A chance there, and that's the first goal for Madras Christian College. They won't be going home empty-handed. They kept on knocking on the doors and eventually found the back of the net. There you go. Well controlled, a very well controlled chance. Traps it down with his chest and slots it home from point blank range. The defense has done enough already. At least something to be happy about for Madras Christian College. So it's 6-1 in favor of Madras Christian College. Chance for Don Bosco to break free again. Or will Madras Christian College have something further from the game? Repelled away. Chance for Madras Christian College falling again. Can they get themselves another goal? It doesn't seem like it's going to happen now. So they'll have to wait. Don Bosco will have the ball back in their control. Takes a quick turn. Chance for Madras Christian College to break free. Don Bosco comes knocking again. But they won't have much going their way now. It's understandable that they are a bit exhausted because these are young kids, okay, right? They are learning the game. So it's pretty obvious that they won't be at their full throttle even in the 60th minute. And now the ball's taking a lot more aerial route. It seems that Madras Christian College was desperate for that opener, but ever since then they have once again started getting a bit too reticent, getting a bit too inactive. A throw in there. Quickly plays it down. Opportunity. Looking forward. A chance there. Goes for a long ranger this time. The goalkeeper will comfortably collect and go down on the ground, stealing away crucial seconds. It's 6-1 in favor of Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. Final 30 seconds of the contest coming up. We'll definitely have a couple of minutes of additional time, owing to the penalty we had, owing to the stoppages that we had. But if you want to see Indian kids being at their blazing best in the grueling sport of football, this, my friend, is the place. The official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. We are bringing to you live the incredible contest of these kids. At the moment, we see Don Bosco Higher Secondary School taking on Madras Christian College and are comfortably leading the game by 6-1, dominating, completely refusing the fact that size can be a problem. Look at the height of the kids. Look at their spirit. They have indomitable spirit. They have insuperable spirits, and their unfailing dedication is what makes them invincible. What makes them the deserved winners of this tournament. What makes them the true greats, the seeds of Indian football. And they keep on driving forward. Is there a last drive remaining? There still is. They've got the ball in their favor. They placed it to the player on the far left, on the far right. A shooting chance, not well taken care of. The clearance comes, another shot comes in, but this time it'll be wide on target. A last roll of the dice, though there won't be much coming from that. But at the end of it all, it was a pretty decent contest from these kids. They fought with their hearts in their sleeve. They fought as if they had oxygen cylinders on their back. And they keep on fighting harder and harder. All they know is football. All they know is a display that they had to put up because it's the grand finale. Well, as it seemed from this angle, it didn't seem like a foul. The referee has gone over, but most likely he caught his knee in the entanglement, and at times it can be very painful, to be honest. Sends across. Again, loops the ball in and will go away for a goal kick in favor of Madras Christian College. We are almost at the close of time, just a matter of seconds before the referee blows his final whistle and announces the champions of the junior boys, and it's none other than Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. They still have the ball, they have an opportunity opening up for themselves, but closed down very quickly by Madras Christian College. And it'll be a throw in favor of Don Bosco. The game's still not over. We still have a few seconds remaining on the clock. Don Bosco still hungry for a goal. Still hungry for number 7. Still hungry to make the scoreline a lot more accentuated. A nice run there. Eventually, all dangers will be cleared out. The referee having a quick look at his watch. A bit of a push, a bit of a foul there. But now Don Bosco will have the chance to break again. The referee still not blown his whistle. And that is it. The final whistle of the grand final of the junior boys. And it is Don Bosco Higher Secondary School who will walk away with the bragging rights, thumping their opposition, Madras Christian College, by 6 goals to 1. We'll quickly announce the goal scorers. Imran Khan, Ajay with a brace, Sachin with a goal, Mati Azagan with a brace, and Joel Anderson K scoring the only goal for Madras Christian College. A fine final meeting, a befitting end. Do not go anywhere, for we have another final coming up. Stay tuned as we return shortly.